Hello, folks. This is Jenny of TF2. I had some issues with my recharge cycle, so you're seeing me right now. You'll see me again later, of course. At my usual time. I really gotta stop screwing up my recharge cycle. So, I'm gonna show a game that I don't really show people often that I do play, that I am very knowledgeable about. That is Yu-Gi-Oh! Welcome to EDO Pro. This is the deck that I main. I can play many decks, and I can learn them and get used to them. But I always come back to this one, for some reason. It's not even that great of a deck. It's not. But just something about just using cards that my opponent can't respond to. There's something nice about it, you know? And over time, the deck's got, got some improvements. Which I appreciate. So, I think without further ado, I think we'll just kind of get into it. Nope, already filled. Shh, I know, it's a secret. Fuck, I lost the die roll. I just hope they don't combo me into oblivion, but hey, I got this ridiculous card right here, so I can clap back. I forget if Miscellaneousaurus, from Targus. I just hope they didn't activate it. I don't think they did. Fuck your board. Banish your stuff. That's what I thought.
Hit the ground running. Here comes the boogeyman. The underdog goes hard. I got the upper hand. I'm the anxiety.
Let's see. This can banish. So it can banish a thunder from grave to protect itself. Alright, jackass, try something now. Come on. Come on, jackass. Yeah, he's going straight to battle, huh? That hurts. He's playing it smart. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I might have a weird way to work around this, actually. Thinking. Yeah, you know, this is a weird way to work around it, but it might also be a funny solution. Hold on. Thinking. Interesting. Is that a when clause? No, it's an if clause. So what? Oh, that's right. No searching. Forgot about you. Let's see. Dinah says, I was wondering when you play Yu-Gi-Oh! On stream. Also, hi, wait, stream? Spell right! Call me Jenny, son. Oh boy. Please, oh please, attempt to activate its effect like an idiot. They didn't. I was just thinking about this before I started the stream. About how I don't really have anything to defend on shit that's over 3,000 attack. Totally right. Oh, that's right. Can't search. Nope, they just outright abandoned me. Well, that hurts. Brings up an interesting point. On the one hand, Evenly Matched is awesome in this deck, because even if I need to set it, I have stuff that can protect it while it's set. On the other hand, I have absolutely nothing to deal with stuff that is over 3,000 attack. There's not a single card in here that does attack gaining whatsoever. At best, Avenging, if I summon it, can, like, switch something to defense position, I guess. In that case, maybe I'm just gonna end up slapping the Storming Mirror Forces back into the deck profile, and I'll throw the Evenlies in the side. Let's see. Dino asks, what decks I got? Okay, well, let's see here. Oh, I like this one, actually. Yeah, it's a little silly deck. It entirely just focuses around this little level 6 synchro that just can avoid destruction by battle or card effect. It essentially stalls, and then you could use stuff that destroys stuff on field with it. You could probably use needle, not needle, what is that thing called? Yeah, needle sealing. Just toss it on the side. Just think about it later. Okay, back to the thing. Final countdown? Of course I have. I used to play it in an Exodia deck years ago. All the little starter deck things come with EDO Pro, so we're gonna ignore those. And the structure decks also come with EDO Pro. So yeah, I may or may not have built a lot of decks in my spare time. Yeah. Alright, back to my current deck. So yeah, so evenly matched, nice card. However, can't deal with 3,000 stuff over 3,000 attack. That's a big flaw. I need non-targeting, non-destruction removal that can counter it. Storm Mirror Force seems to be the best answer. Definitely siding evenly, though. This deck loves evenly. Let's see. Almost as brainless as dead as true, Draco. Show me your favorite deck. This is my favorite deck. Were you not listening in the beginning, Dino? Counter Fairies is my favorite deck. I like the slow, steady control style where the trap cards feel relevant. And there's been a lot of support over time for it. Oh, here's a little fun fact. You may not know this, but there's actually a Discord server repository for a bunch of different Discord servers that are entirely dedicated to different archetype and card trends in Yu-Gi-Oh! For example, there's a Counter Fairies server, which is called the Negatinators. However, people barely post in there, and I'm not gonna lie, most of the profiles I've seen in there, hot garbage. Like, actually hot garbage. Worthless garbage. I mean, like, such inconsistent garbage, I wonder how they even breathe when they go to sleep. Like, it's actually bad. So bad. Out of everything I've seen in their little lobby and room, I think my profiles, whatever I end up posting there, are the most consistent profiles. Because I've kind of studied this deck, you see? The deck desperately needs two things to keep itself going. It needs to keep up its card advantage as it uses up its counter traps, because they don't have no graveyard recovery. Once they're used, they're gone. And the other thing is, eventually, you need to put monsters on board, so that while your opponent's plays are stunned and limited from your negates, you can eventually beat them over the head until they get to 0 life points. That's what you need to do. And so, originally, when the structure deck for this came around, it was a pretty useless structure deck. It was just a bunch of really cheap reprints. But now, it's got a lot more stuff. Lord of the Heavenly Prison over here is ridiculous. On both players' turns, protects all set things from destruction. It's 3,000 beat stick that can summon itself after a set card resolves. It can set from your deck any spell or trap card, but it's banished on your end phase. This card's ridiculous. Three-Eyed Ghost is a card that came out in February in the TCG of this year, and you just send it from your field to just search Lord of the Heavenly Prison, so it's got a searcher. Otherwise, for your normal summon, you got the classic Bountiful Artemis that started the whole thing. Each time a counter trap is activated, immediately after resolves, draw a card. This can occur within the middle of a chain. It doesn't chain, it's a passive effect because it has commas. This thing removes the costs of counter traps when it's on their pendulum scale. If it's destroyed, you get to search a counter trap to your hand. This is basically Pot of Greed. This is straight up Harpy's Feather Duster. Everyone knows this. Pot of Duality, people know this. Storming Mirror Force. Return all attack position monsters to hand if they declare an attack. Well, all their attack position monsters. If it was yours, that'd suck. Ice Dragon's Prison. It's amazing. This card, it can summon a monster to your field from their grave, which is great because it gives you another way to slap a beat stick on board during their turn, which means that it does not interrupt Pot of Duality. But also, most of the time your opponent's monsters are going to have relatively the same type. So it will summon a monster from their grave to your field, and then you can non-target banish that monster and an opponent's monster of the same type, which is amazing, which is also why it's hard once per turn. It's an excellent support for this deck. It desperately needed a way to summon another monster on the opponent's turn, but it also needed non-targeting, non-destruction removal that wasn't a counter trap. So it's a beautiful card. I have to run 3. If you don't run 3 of this in counter fairies, you're an idiot. This card came out around within the last few years too. It's just a costless negate and destroy of a face-up monster's effect. It's wonderful. And on top of that, if you got a monster in hand, you could steal that little motherfucker, and then you could use it to attack your opponent. And this card already started with the structure deck. It's a non-target shuffle away of whatever it negates, and then you can special summon one of these Parshat cards straight out of the extra deck. It's packing all the Solemns in here. A lot of these used to be on the ban list, but they were lifted off, so of course I'm going to take advantage. And then, of course, Gallant Granite can search, Lord of the Heavenly Prison, Tornado Dragon's Mystical Space Typhoon on legs, Castel can target and shuffle away any face-up card, and then the side deck's just kind of hanging out. So yeah, there you go. Just a second. Just doing something really quick. Okay, there we go. Alright, just before I continue, I think Dino was saying they posted something. Just a second. Well, you posted a meme. Nope, I don't see this deck you were referring to. Whatever. Okay, Dino says, what was the first deck I ever played? Initially, when I played many years ago, in the GX era, I played Armed Dragon Red Eyes. As you can imagine, not the best strategy. And then many years later, when I came back into the game, when I realized, oh, wait a minute, it didn't die? That's weird. I had to relearn everything, and it was right at the beginning of the Link era. Unlucky me, I walked right into Fireball Dragon Goki format. Regardless, at that time, I picked up Counter Fairies, and I picked up, Mythical Beasts, which is like spell counters. And then a few years later, the Endymions archetype came out, which is way the hell better spell counter support. But still uses some Mythical Beasts in the middle of it, so you have some Omni negates and stuff, so, you know. So I guess, very first deck, Armed Dragon Red Eyes. First deck coming back, spell counters. But every time I try different decks, and as you saw from my list earlier, I have, like, built over 100 of them at this point. I'd say I just like Counter Fairies. I just keep coming back to it. I just do. See, Dino says, First deck they ever played was a 5D starter deck mixed with the Stardust Overdrive Special Edition. I see. By the way, I still don't know where the hell in our server, you put the screenshot. I'm like looking around. Oh wait, found it. Found it. Okay, you got like some Madolche shit going here. Wait. You only play like one copy of the field spell and one copy of the continuous spell? Those are like two of the most important cards in the entire fucking archetype. What the... All your opponent has to do is like destroy one of those cards and your whole strategy goes to shit. You have no way of recovering those. You need additional copies. You nuts? Who am I kidding? Of course you're probably nuts. Rats. I got a great starting hand, but they're going first. Not super essential. Like, the whole point of Madolche is that when their stuff goes to grave, it shuffles itself into deck. But then the field spell lets whatever would shuffle into deck just return to hand as completely recovered card advantage. That was the whole reason Madolches were meta back when they came out originally. Oh, well, that and their Xyz that would just non-target shuffle away 2 cards because screw everything, I guess. What is that? Oh, it's the new cards. I don't know what this does. All I know is that it fuses. Oh, and the discard 1 card clause. Oh, that's clearly meant for Fabled and Dark World. And Dark World's got a fusion actually, so probably works much better with Dark World. What the hell does this guy do again? Wasn't he banned, now that I think about it? I could have swore this douche was banned. Or maybe it's limited. This jackass can just target and banish a card face down that your opponent controls if they activate any monster effect. Not gonna lie, kind of a dick move. However, Lord activates in hand, and if I just start with this and then go into this, they can't banish anything. What is that? When a spell, a trap card, or monster effect is activated that includes an effect that special summons a monster, you could attach, negate, and destroy. Huh. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty dog shit board. Come on, you gonna ash me, asshole? Yeah, there you are. No, I wanna trick him into running into the storming. Let's see, least favorite deck to play against, huh? I'll be honest with you. It used to be, Salamangreat because of their graveyard recovery. But then I realized that the graveyard recovery is a balance because they can't really put much power on the board in return. They're kind of a control deck. So I was like, okay, that's okay. Sky Striker in its heyday was disgusting. And now all of its cards are not banned. I think some of them might still be limited, but it's still pretty bad. Tearlament is disgusting. Like, I played a Goki Zero format, but at least at Goki Zero format, you can, like, Storming Mirror Force their whole board away because they're all Link monsters. Tearlament? Tearlament has, like, 7, like, interruptions. Like, Tearlament Ishizu was disgusting. In fact, there were some people that did a traditional format thing where there was no banned cards. Basically, all the players played Tearlament, and the Tearlament decks beat Zodiac. And Zodiac was a tier 0 deck. Crazy stuff. Oh, I've played Altergeist. It's a great deck. As for Trickstar, I haven't played it too much. Why no search? Oh, come on! You hard drew that! Don't you dare have something. That's what I thought. Okay, I think we can win this. Most of them come and go. I seen a couple grow. But just like I tell everyone else, baby, don't get too comfortable. Bitch, I ain't no juggalo. I just like the juggalos. She on the sauce, boss, and that shit in Buffalo. You can discard this card, add a Fiend's Fist spell trap. That's fine. I just need a non-target banish whatever you try to put on board to delete my shit. Or interrupt a combo. It's honestly an all-around useful card. And this idiot stacked their grave with a bunch of different types, so I can mess with them with basically whatever they're about to put out. Hello, madam. Welcome to the secret stream. Funkalicious, swagalicious. By the way, y'all, I finished writing. I think I announced it before, but I finished writing the lyrics for my drill rap, Pimp Jihad. I'm actually very proud of it. The way the lyrics came out, I'm very proud of it. I'm kind of conflicted. I kind of want to share the lyrics with everyone, but at the same time, I have to have the background beat done. But I have to learn how to do these drill rap background beats from scratch, and I'm not too skilled. I'm not too skilled with the whole using a digital audio workstation and putting together the beats and stuff. I'm kind of a noob at it. A part of me wonders if I have to get like you know, a music ghostwriter to put together the background beat, but I've got the lyrics, so if I eventually find someone who could do the background beat, I would probably work with them if I could. Just because I'm, you know, I lack in the skills. What is this person doing? Are they gonna fuse or not? What is this dude doing? Is he really that out of place? What are his 2 set cards? Are they bluffs? What did this dude just do? What? Okay, it's got a clause to summon from grave. So we can discard itself, search a thing. You can target a piece with a equip card, you control 1 monster on field, send them to the graveyard. That's just an on-field effect. If this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle one of our Light Fiend monster from your graveyard into a deck or extra deck special summon. What are they even gonna summon? What are they even doing? Both of my stuff is higher attack. Clearly they got something in mind, I just don't know what. Okay, so they summon this ugly-ass thing. During the main phase, you contribute this card, special summon a Fiend Myth for hand or deck. Target a non-link light. You control it with this card. Okay, so this thing's clearly, I think... I'm gonna let them summon their thing, and then I'm gonna sabotage it. Because I got a quick guess right now that this guy is, yeah, he's going for a rank 6. We're gonna ruin that play. Yeah. Wait, what is it doing? You can target a non-link Light Fiend you control. Equip this card. Oh. Okay, so basically, they're just gonna ram it. Wait, what? Oh, that was kind of weird. This is a really weird game, I'm not gonna lie. Come on, let me destroy your thing. Bug Ball Run deck? You're crazy. I'm just barely hanging on here. So, if this thing's to be summoned out of the grave and do its thing, you have to shuffle a Light Fiend from the grave into the deck, extra deck. So actually it works with itself. So it can just keep bringing itself back. This card's busted. At least I made sure to banish 2 of his copies. He can't get those back. That was very smart of me. That was very, very smart of me. Go on, try to search your thing, fool. Do it. Oh, they're just going for the equip? What, you gonna crash? Nope, we're not doing that. Banned. You banned. Step. Oh, what? What is happening? Phantom of Yubel! Must be special summoned from the extra deck. By shuffling the above cards from your hand, field, and your grave to the extra deck. Cannot be used as fusion material. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. Can be destroyed by battle, you have to take no battle damage from rolling this card. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you contribute this card. That effect becomes destroyed when you bell. In other words, this person just totally cheesed some battle protection to stall me. Which is really, really bad, because this guy's gonna come back. Unless I draw some good stuff, my opponent just won. What is that? Oh, it's Yubel support. That explains the face down. Nasty, nasty graveyard support, I tell you what. Sometimes when I see this stuff, I have half a mind to run, there's a counter trap called Debunk. If your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or graveyard, it negates the activation and banishes the monster. I have half a mind to start running copies of that in the main deck, I swear. I swear. This dude just... Why does it get to attack more than once? What? I have zero clue why they were able to attack more than once. I mean, it's a hell of a draw, I'll take it. I just hope they don't destroy it. Please get cocky and just attack. Please get cocky and just attack. Just attack. Come on, just get cocky. Please just get cocky. Stop, please, just... Why are you doing more plays and things? Just... Stop! Ah, no! I was hoping they were gonna keep that on the field. Wait, are they still? Okay, good. Because if I can activate Storming, it returns to hand. And since it would be in hand, I think I can... No! I'm dead. Something y'all need to realize, by the way. Counter Fairies has a very important weakness you have to realize. The weakness is that, it'll negate and destroy stuff, but if they got stuff in the graveyard to recover, Counter Fairies doesn't really have a way to deal with that. It only recently got something to kind of deal with it, and that's, Ice Dragon's Prison. And technically, Debunk is a card that I can run in the main deck if I so choose. It's kind of format dependent. But honestly, at this point, I don't think it's format dependent. I think it's going to start becoming mandatory. It's taking forever to get a rematch answer from this dude. Let's see. Give me a moment. I'll just kill the game and restart it. I'm not waiting for this dude. Okay, let's see here. What does the meta look like today? Oh, honestly, don't really care as much about what decks are being called meta at the moment. That's not what you gotta pay attention to when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! One, read your opponent's fucking cards when you see them. And second, understand how the modern, Yu-Gi-Oh! Works. In the modern Yu-Gi-Oh!, your graveyard is usually acting like a second hand. And that's how people tend to refer to it. They call the graveyard the second hand, because a lot of cards have backup effects. Let me give you an example. There's a deck that recently came around called Goblins. Let's see if I can pull up some of the cards in it. So here's an example. Goblin Biker Mean Merciless. This card is normal or special summon a goblin from hand. So this is a starter. Also, during your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you could attach an Xyz material from a monster on either field, and if you do, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. So this is just an example of newer cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's got its first main effect, which, like, in the past, Yu-Gi-Oh!, that first effect on this card would have been the end of it. You summon, normal special summon it, special summons a card of the same archetype from your hand. That would have been it. That would have been the end of the story. That's all you would have gotten. Now it's got a second effect always as well, where it's some bullshit in the graveyard that allows you to either combo and or recover. And this is an issue, because this essentially makes every single archetypal card worth not one card, but at least 2 cards. And that's kind of an issue. Especially for counter fairies. Counter fairies don't exactly have much graveyard fuckery available. Where's debunk? I need debunk. I really do feel like I'm gonna have to run 3 main deck copies of this. I swear. I fucking swear. This is the card I was describing earlier. Very simple counter trap. Monster effect activated in hand or grave. Negate activation. Banish. Simple. Not once per turn. So the question is, would I change... Why are you fucking awake? Okay, be right back. Timer, 1 hour. There, you happy? You happy? Anyway, I do need to think about this, though. Like, Counter Fairies desperately needs to deal with people's graveyard BS. It does. Ice Dragon's Prison, it's non-target on destruction removal. It's a way to get a monster summon to my board. And it triples as a way to banish cards from my opponent's grave, essentially, so I don't have to deal with them later. It's a triple use card. That's why I played 3 copies of it. It's so perfect for this deck. I can't imagine living without it. What am I gonna replace with debunk? That's the question I got right now. Because everything feels relatively unreplaceable. Like, I'm not removing this. This has to stay. This has to stay. This has to stay to search this out. I need the Pot of Greed. The Pot of Duality helps me dig for a piece that I may need. Arby's Feather Dust has got to stay because it's searchable by and Lord. The storming's got to stay so I could deal with stuff that has high attack and also it's not targeting non-destruction removal that I can protect with cards on the deck. This is staying. This is staying. This is staying. This is staying. This is also good and staying. This has got to probably stay as well, honestly. I don't know. I guess I could technically run a 43 card profile. I guess. Maybe. I guess another thing I could do is just remove Pot of Duality altogether. That's a thing I could do. However, the ability to dig cards into my deck is useful. On the other hand, having the extra 3 counter trap count would be nice. I guess the other thing is, I got a Searcher for Lord now, and Lord's really important. And Lord could just set any spell or trap for my deck upon its resolution, so maybe I don't need to run Pot of Duality no more? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, some formats have actually semi-limited or limited Pot of Duality because it considers it so powerful. It's hard to think here. Let's see. Dino says, but Dolce deck was 43 cards. Not a bad thing. What do I like better? Extravagance or Prosperity? Personally, I'd say... Oh, just so people who's watching can understand. So, Pot of Prosperity, it's a generically useful card, and any deck can run it, whether it's a combo-y or a control-y deck. I'd say generically, Pot of Prosperity is the better card, period. It's more generically usable, and it will always be. However, personal preference, I tend to play a lot of decks that don't care too much about the extra deck for the most part. I mostly like my main deck reliant decks. So I often end up with Pot of Extravagance here. Because I don't care as much about what gets randomly banished from the extra deck. I'll take the extra draw. Because it helps refill the card advantage that I'm going to lose through playing a deck like this. And here's the other thing, Dino. You said, like, playing a 43 card deck's not the worst thing. Maybe. Maybe. It's kind of difficult for me to decide on that. Because I get it. It doesn't really ruin the consistency of the deck too much. Sure. But at the same time, I'm trying to keep the deck as short as possible to get to pieces I need. And Pot of Duality is supposed to help me kind of dig a little further into the deck to get certain pieces I need as well. If I'm playing 43 cards, it kind of makes the deck a bit 3 cards deeper. Do I really want that? It's like, on the one hand, it's probably not that big of a deal. On the other hand, 40 cards! On the other hand, playing a 43 card deck means I get to play copies of everything that I desire without having to sacrifice. But it also makes the deck 3 cards deeper. That's the thing. Every card in the deck feels basically unreplaceable, though. Maybe Pot of Duality, but it also helps dig into the deck. Can I really scrap Pot of Duality and get away with it? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not as necessary now, since over time I've added more support that can get different monsters summoned. And Lord has a searcher now. So, like, the chance I would have originally had for drawing Duality, I now have that chance for drawing, like, Three-Eyed Ghost at the same rate, I suppose. Which is fine. Yeah, you know what? I guess I'll just scrap the dualities. Alright, we're hopping into a duel. Don't make me wait forever. Come on now. There we go. Hell yeah! Here we go. Wait. I don't think I'm gonna let you do that. Yeah, I'm not letting you bury Malicious. We're not doing that today. Not happening. We're gonna say no to that. Ah, someone's salty. They stopped by the Salty Splatoon recently, it seems. I'm a robot. I don't have a gender. Morons. I don't got no organs. You know, he thinks he has control, but this game is like really easy to just reboot. There you go. I'm back in. I don't have to deal with them. Simple. Now, this wasn't that great of a hand, I'm not gonna lie. No, they can normal summon the magician. It's fine, it's fine. What do? You can target one face of a monster in the field, it becomes dragon type until the end of your opponent's turn. Don't care about that scale. Duelist Alliance. Add a pendulum monster, a pendulum spell, a trap. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a little dangerous. I might want to kill that. I might want to kill that really soon. Lol. Lamau even. Sakuretsu armor? Dino no. Class. Have some class. What a loser suggestion. And listen, I love the art of Sakuretsu armor as much as the next person. I really do. But it's not really gonna do what you like. No search for you. I gotta activate it. I'm forced to. They're probably gonna pendulum summon. Yep, there they go. They're gonna pendulum summon. Now, I still got another storming, luckily. Oh, that's funny! Yeah, no, we're not letting you search. That's not happening. I refuse to let him search a combo piece and go off. I am not having that happen. You know, the problem? I still don't have a monster on my board. I really hate this. This isn't helping. Why did I set that? I should have kept it in hand. I have half a mind to just surrender right now, I'm not gonna lie. My only saving grace is that they might try to pendulum summon. Oh, nope, and now I'm locked out. Oh, sweet saving grace. Oh, that's the good stuff. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Now I just gotta hope they don't have a play. Please be stunned. Please don't have anything. Please don't have anything. They got scales, don't they? Wait, what do you got a pendulum summon with those scales? Huh? Wait. They win. They win. I should have never, ever set this card. That was my losing mistake. Because I set this card, now I lose the game. I should have never set it. I should have never, ever, ever, ever set this card. I'm just gonna surrender. They're taking too fucking long with their turn. Like, dude, you already win. I don't got anything. Quit fucking summoning. Just attack me. You win. Like, don't drag it on. You know you win. What the fuck do you think I got set? Oh, this is not a bad hand, actually. Nice. What is this? Destroy a dark monster in hand to face a field. You have to add a Yubella card that mentions it from deck to hand. That seems extremely important. I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna stop that right now. We're not dealing with that. Really? 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 I mean, alright. Let's just go on the offensive. Motherfucking Super Polly? I just got super polyed. Okay, that's a problem. No, I'm not handing you that. They're really trying to get that draw. Attempting to summon Dark Beckoning Beast. You can add one of those, or any card that's attacks with deck to hand. Only its cycles return. During your main phase, you can almost summon. I mean, I'll let you do it. If you try summoning it, though, I'm gonna stop it. I got an Omni Stopper right here, baby. What is that thing? That is one ugly ass son of a bitch right there. Let's see. Dinah said, did you think about what I said about using Magic Jammer? Fuck off. I am not letting you just summon a big old beat stick from the deck for like no cost. We're not doing that right now. Hell yeah, I got Lord. Alright, what's the next shit you're gonna try, asshole? Huh? You gonna try something, asshole? Huh? Motherfucker? What you gonna do? You can trigger this card, special summon you Bell from deck. During your opponent's turn, when a monster effect is activated, while you control you Bell monster, you contribute this card, activate, destroy your Bell effect instead. During the end phase, if you control your Bell and this card is in your graveyard, you can add it to hand or special summon it. Yeah, I kind of want to stop that asshole right now. And that's a win. Wait a minute. Oh, you almost pulled a sneaky one on me. I am not doing traditional format. Fuck that shit. Oh, hell yeah, I'll hop into a 3v3. Really? Coach King Giant Trainer. If I had a hand trap, that would have been an incredible risk they just took. Wait, what? Dude just draws Snatch Steal. Holy shit. Dude just drew Snatch Steal. That's nuts. I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot of life points for a triple format. You'd think it would just be 8,000 per person. That would be 24,000 per team. But this is doing 32,000 per team, which is for 4 people's worth of life points. We're doing 4 people's worth of life points for 3-player teams. That's a thing.
Twinkle, twinkle, little dick! How I wonder what you are! Up above the bloody peace world! Like a white hit the finish! Twinkle, twinkle, fucking stars! My pain is pain is These sperms are here right now!
No reason. Their turn is taking so long. Dude, stop. Just do something. Why is dude taking so long? You did all that shit just to make IP? You fucking Don't you have rank 8s? What is this guy's goal? I don't fucking get it. This dude could have made, like, I don't know. Could have made, like, Draglubian, and then Draglubian could have cheated out, like, Titanic Galaxy or something. He could have made some good rank 8 shit. Very powerful rank 8 shit. But no, I can't bother doing that. No, you're gonna make me sit through this shit. Come on! Do your shit! What the fuck was that turn? Canopic Protector. Once per chain, when your opponent activates any card or effect, special summon a Horus monster from hand to grave, but for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon monsters with the same original name by this effect. Interesting. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the grave, you can set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Oh no. I'm not gonna lie, that trap's gonna be active by the time it comes to my turn. My entire hand could get looped. I do not want my entire hand to get looped. But it seems like I can't really avoid it. I'm gonna get my hand looped. No. Hopefully the teammates can pick up the slack when it comes to that. Spear mode? Yeah, that's, one of my teammates is playing spear mode in the main deck, it seems. Honestly, can't blame him. If your deck doesn't rely on its normal summon, yeah, you can run 3 spear mode. Easy. Like, it's a good card. So, yeah, spear mode's fine. Personally, in some of the decks I've built that would run spear mode because they didn't care about the normal summon, I would actually run a main deck copy of the Winged Dragon Ra, just so when the Sphere mode returned to me after 2 turns, I would actually just summon Ra out of the deck with 4,000 attack and defense. Just because it's funny. It's pretty funny. That's not what we're dealing with right now. Come on, hurry up with your waifu deck. It's not that complicated. Fuck's sake. Just go into your level 12 Synchro already. Quit stalling. Quick play synchro? What's the point? It's your turn. It's kind of weird. And bullet titties. Oh yeah, this is their new synchro. It's got bullet titties. Basic cards, your spell and trap zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. That protects floodgates, which is kind of nasty. If this card is special summon, you can add a Centurion card from deck to hand. During the end phase, you can place one of your non-synchro Centurion monsters that is banished during your graveyard, spaced up in your spell chosen. That's okay, card. This level so synchro kind of acts more like an engine for them, really. And a little bit of protection. Honestly, at this point, sphere moding that, and that would have been a better decision. Looks like they forgot that it has a big old fucking negate symbol on top of it. My teammate didn't even bother attacking, and I don't know why. Artifact. This Link 2, if it doesn't get banned in the future, I'll be very surprised. Just target a card in the field and banish it. And then they could just quick play remove 2 monsters until the end phase. It's a removal and a quick play interruption, built into one little Link 2. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Especially how generic it is. Like, at least if this card said, like, its requirement was, like, 2 Link monsters, I'd be more okay with that. Or just, like, 2 monsters from the extra deck. I'd understand a bit more. But it just says 2 effect monsters. Way too easy. This little shit needs to be banned. Come on. What the? This dude's really playing. Whatever. People taking a while. This is one of the other problems with modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes the turns are way too fucking long. Dinah, we got like 2 viewers right now. What kind of mod poll are you thinking? A simple poll, but one I can easily make. Just waiting for this dude. You know what I'm kind of disappointed about? Why the hell did my teammate not, like, synchro summon? Like this card right here. When this card was summoned, it clearly says, if this is a continuous trap, special summon card, increase its level by 4. It could have done that, and then summons, a level 12 synchro afterwards. They didn't do that. Why they didn't do that? I don't fucking know. Why does dude has both Centurion and Picanto cards in hand? I have no clue.
Enter the sea, that's my show. Ching that, swing that maestro. Still the thing looks nice though. Pull up that dice roll. Pull up that nasty. The gal them came to party. Hennessy mixed with sake. On road, my balls all barking. I'm murking, I'm flirting. Pull up the Rari, I'm skirting. You don't wanna test my crew, cause you're gonna get sleuthed dead, man, I'm certain.
Okay, I finally get to go. Thank you.
Aim to the sea, that's my show. Ching that, swing that maestro. Still the thing looks nice though. Pull up that dice roll. Pull up that nasty. The gal them came to party. Hennessy mixed with sake. On road, my bros all barking. I'm murking, I'm flirting. Pull up the
Thank you.
skirting. You don't wanna test my crew, cause you're gonna get sleuthed dead, man, I'm certain.
Fuck you peoples.
Nasty, the gal them came to party. Hennessy mixed with sake. On road, my bros all barking. I'm murking, I'm flirting. Pull up the Rari, I'm skirting. You don't wanna test my crew, cause you're gonna get sleuthed dead, man, I'm certain.
Hello, Posh. Alright, why the fuck are you awake? Yeah, it's a 5 pass, baby. Do not banish my face down. I am fucked if you if they banish Storming Air Force, I am in trouble. No! Oh, thank fuck, they banished the wrong one. That was close. That was close. That was close. If they ended up banishing this, my whole strategy here would kind of fall apart. Thank you for the hooray. They chain blocked me. That's pretty dirty. That's pretty dirty.
No!
Yes, it's dirty. Now, luckily, I got a good amount of negates here to screw over this opponent.
You, who are without mercy, now plead for it? I thought you were made of sterner stuff.
Okay. Wait, what's this doing? Gimmick puppet! I guess. Wait, does this thing make them immune? Whatever. I got Storing Mirror Force. I can wipe their board. They've also got a board filled with other monsters that they would have to try to use up. Let's make sure they can't do anything. What do you do? Not too worried about this. What's that? If you special summon giving purpose, special copy for high defense version. I don't think I want to see what happens when they rank up, I'm not gonna lie. On the other hand, if I pay half our life points, they might think I'm an asshole. Come on. They're ranking. He's ranking. Wait. Come on. Condolence puppet. Dr. Grave.
On the king, you can't tell me nothing. You and me
This dude just keeps going. I've been to... How many times did I fuck this guy? I did 3 activations against this guy. This dude is playing through 3 counter traps solely because this fucking thing it keeps fueling his Xyz plays. Just attack so I can fuck you. Come on. Just attack already. Thank you. Fuck your board. Wait a minute. Negate the effects of face-up cards in the That's disgusting. This fucking fusion negates face-up speller traps as they're activating. That's disgusting. Counting up bands in the backseat, even Usain couldn't pass me, my sneakers is clean, my girl is a ting, I'm living in paradise, I'm taking a risk, I gamble for this. This card is disgusting. This fusion is actually evil. I get that it's specific and you need 3 fusion materials, but I'm pretty sure its fusion spell lets you just fucking cheat out the fusion. Okay, no, it doesn't cheat. It still Hander Fields, but still, this card's disgusting. And if you end up equipping more than one, this thing can just non-targets negate anything quick play. It's disgusting. Wow, that was a waste of my time. My fucking guy. I had 4 counter traps set. I had 4 interruptions set. This guy played through 4 negates and dodged the Storming Mirror Force. Granted, it was also because he had that stupid Horus bullshit able to keep fueling his plays. If he didn't have that, he would have been fucked. Even so, that felt just bad. I do not like the feeling of that at all. Come on, Coco. Amuse me. Need more bat. Dino, you're gonna say Sekret's armor, aren't you? Yeah, there you go. Ah, finally! Give me a second. Okay, back to normal. Thank fuck. I just realized this is the same guy I was fighting earlier. Who's doing that, He's doing the whole Sacred Beast Ubel thing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Beers at my sidelines. They can get it too if they wanna. I always got time just to prove a point to a hater. So let them doubt me. I'm coming for competition. I'm making a game about me. So, oh no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, baby. You is messing with us.
I don't have anything to save me from the cost of counter traps. Might want to set the stuff that's less expensive. What is this other thing? That's right, I could just bring itself back because that little shit's there.
Groupies in the queue line. I don't even need a verse. You can keep the punchline. I don't need a squad, just a baddie and fat baseline.
You know, it's fine.
You can call me Einstein. Oh no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, baby, you is messing with a star. No, I can show you who I really are. No promo, oh, I'm gonna set a high bar. So high up.
Oh, I just realized I should have... That's my fault. I'm in a pickle. Widespread ruin, are you real? Oh, that's a good draw. Now, if he's smart, he'll just attack and then I lose. I lose. They didn't want a rematch. I wonder why. I'd probably screw them if I went first. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Funny enough, I ended up drawing a debunk when I didn't need it. I think at that point I would have actually preferred the potted duality so I could probably dig a little further to get the Storming Mirror Force. And a little bit of digging would have actually been helpful there. On the other hand, the debunk could be helpful against subdecks with their graveyard recovery BS. However, I have Ice Dragon's Prison, which can help remove stuff in their graveyard that's being a pain in the butt. So, like, Ice Dragon's Prison technically takes care of that issue already. Do I really need to also run debunk on top of that? I don't think so. I think this already takes care of it enough. gonna... Seven Tools the Bandit. Really, Dino? Okay, it looks like I'm fighting a control deck. Oh, I'm dealing with Balderok today, aren't I? Ah, shit. At least I can negate the face-up effect and shuffle it back. So there's that. Yeah, this dude going straight for Balderok. This fucking asshole. This good dude can just negate an effect, or he could just not target banish a monster from field or grave. Dirty asshole, and he could do both in the same turn each turn. Now, that's only if it's zombie monster, so since this isn't hand, it doesn't count. And that's if a zombie monster activates his effect. So if he's got a zombie monster activates his effect, he can chain something to screw me. I've got to still normal summon the Battle for Artemis, just to at least bait something out of him. I most certainly want this. I hate that I drew 3 copies, that's a brick, but I gotta set them all. Come on. Really? You're doing that now, huh? Wait, I just realized I'm retarded. What? I am so confused. Here, I'll bait him out. He'll see that it's an Ice Dragon's prison, he'll feel a need to react to it so I don't banish Doom King. What he doesn't know is that I got another set card of the same type. I mean, I guess if he's just gonna let me do it. Why did I negate the Harpy's Feather Duster? This card was active. It protects me specifically from that. I'm stupid. Whatever, I drew my own. Fuck him. What? Started me first. That's interesting. I'm purposefully going as little as possible so I can evenly match their dumbass. So they used up their normal summon. You know, it might be worth it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Cotton, why is your bitch ass awake? Don't you have to, like, I don't know, cook dinner, cook, like, breakfast for your mother or something in the morning? As for why I'm up, charge cycle error. Yeah, charge cycle error. Yep. Yeah, I'll just end with that. They're really gonna... Yeah, they're really gonna... Alright, motherfucker. You have choices. You can either go Solemn Strike, or Solemn Strike. Looks like you chose Solemn Strike. Not a bad decision. Why the impromptu stream? Because thinking alone makes me sad. I decided to not be sad. I'm sure you understand. Let's see. Quick effects. You could banish this card from field to graveyard, activate Zombie World directly from hand or deck. Actually, I'm hoping they don't activate that. Okay, good. The dumbass didn't activate it on my end phase. So now I can negate it if he tries to pull that shit. If I activate this right now... And it wouldn't be the worst of things. Let's see what they bury. They buried the glove bulb. They're adding the zombie to hand. Still not the worst thing. You made some mozzarella sticks? Good for you. That's what I wanted to stop. You are not searching that fucking thing. Solemn judgment! Oh, that's right, they played it earlier. Why am I surprised? Please, I need to draw something. At least I know it won't be another copy of Ice Trace Prison. But even then, please give me something else. Throw me a bone here. I guess it's something. Little does my opponent know, I've got 3 of these set and I bricked up. No! This dude hard drew Harpy's Feather Duster. This lucky fucking cunt. Lucky fucking...
I've been dreaming about Bugattis. I've been dreaming about Ferraris. I've been dreaming about some diamond rings. I've been dreaming about the finer things. Yeah. I've been dreaming about Bugattis. I've been dreaming about Ferraris. Yeah. I've been dreaming about some diamond rings. I've been dreaming about the finer.
That's fine, Cotton. I understand. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the card game for lawyers. That's how I often describe it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the card game for lawyers. Alright, jackass. Try playing through this. Did this dude just pull an evenly matched out of his ass?
I never lose, yeah. I got the moves, yeah. I never lose, yeah. I got the moves, yeah. I got the juice, yeah. I never lose, yeah. You need to move, yeah. I got the moves, yeah. I got the juice, yeah. I never lose, yeah. You need to
Can you imagine if this guy had a second evenly matched? Ah!
Ran aside on the paint. At the mall, I go insane. Snatch the loot and ran away. Told him meet me at the gates. At the telly, hit the shades. I just need a little taste. Every time I still am safe. Couple bands in the safe. Same shit, different day. If you reach, I will teach. Keep them retros on my feet. I can ship you out a peak.
What they doesn't know, though, is that I have evenly matched set. And that they're probably not gonna put enough damage on board to kill me this turn. And if that's the case, I'm gonna evenly match them as a hard set copy. And that will be fucking funny. That will be ridiculously hilarious. And phase. Blah. Yeah, I only have one negate for evenly. My own evenly! Fuck you! Oh, I forgot he could do that. I hate Balderok. I'm not gonna lie, I'm wishing I played Storming Mirror Force right now. Dude goes straight for battle phase. That's smart. Fuck! Fuckity fuckity fuck fuck fucker motherfucking fuck. This guy gets too evenly matched in his hand. And just fucks me up. That's disgusting. That was nasty. Dino, fuck off. Almost, there's like basically no deck out there that can survive two evenly matched, okay? Like, a lot of decks can play negates, so maybe a deck will have, like, one negate to stop, like, an evenly matched. But a second Spell and Trap negate? That's not happening. I only run, like six copies that could do that shit. Okay, you're just kidding. Yeah, I got fucking absolutely sacked. Dude Harpy's feather dusted me once on a hard draw in one round, and then the other rounds, this fucker gets double evenly matched against me. Holy shit, this dude got lucky as shit. And you know what? That's gonna happen sometimes. You know, it's a card game. Sometimes people are gonna get lucky. You just gotta deal with it. Double evenly matched. Holy shit. I think I'm actually so annoyed. I think I'm just gonna call it. Fuck that shit. I'm still probably gonna be streaming later around 10 or 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as usual. but God fucking damn it, man. Fuck me. Fuck me. Alright. Y'all go to sleep or something. Y'all are up too late. Go to sleep.